First of all, can I introduce Gisela Stewart on my left here from the Labour Party. Douglas Carswell here from This is a totally ecumenical cross-party venture, my friends. Now, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for us to take back control of this country. Can you hear me at the back? Yeah! Because the organisation that we belong to now, the European Union, has changed out of all recognition from what we signed up to in 1972. And if we vote leave on June the 23rd, we can take back control of £350 million a week and spend on our priorities here in this country, including on the National Health Service. We can take back control of our immigration system. Because I don't know whether you saw, I think it's absolutely outrageous that you've got some of the people lobbying now to stay in the EU, the fat cat business. Did you see the story in the paper this morning about some guy who wants to do a deal with the Prime Minister in order to give, well, the gist of it seemed to be that he would campaign for Remain whilst angling for lucrative government contracts. Now, of course, some of the people on the FTSE 100, they don't care about uncontrolled immigration. Of course they don't, because what happens is that their pay packets go ever higher and higher, whereas the wages of most people in this country have not increased, and in some cases have actually been going down. And that's, of course, and they never see the actual, the experience of people in this country who have to use GP services, who experience the impact of uncontrolled immigration. That's why they support the EU at the moment. My friends, it is a stitch-up. It is a stitch-up. Indeed, it is the biggest stitch-up since the Bayeux Tapestry. And I would go further. And all this talk of backing the Remain campaign in exchange for favours, makes this country look like a banana republic, quite frankly. And I tell you this, if we take back control on June the 23rd, we can also get rid of so much of the pointless rules and regulations that are holding back this country. This gentleman here mentions bananas. It is absurd that we are told that you cannot sell bananas in bunches of more than 2 or 3 bananas. You cannot sell bananas with abnormal curvature of the fingers. Why should they tell us? Why should they tell us how powerful our vacuum cleaners should be? Why should they tell us how powerful our hairdryers should be, ladies and gentlemen? This is not a matter for an international, supranational body to dictate to the British people. If we take back control, we will lift the burden, £600 million a week lifted off the backs of British industry and business. That's why this campaign is growing. Now, they think they've won the argument. Did you hear them yesterday? Yeah. They said that they've won. Do you think they've won? No! Can we go forward to victory on June the 23rd? Yes! Do we believe in this country and what it can achieve? Yes, we do, don't we? Yes! They're running our country down. We can take back our country and the government of our country. I hope you'll all get to it, folks. It's the most exciting campaign any of us have ever been involved in. Go to it, everybody. Campaign for freedom, for independence and democracy on June the 23rd, and may June the 24th be Independence Day for Britain. Thank you very much.